while ago I talked about how my 3-year-old had really low blood sugar, and I brought it up to his pediatrician because he had really low blood sugar on top of like having really painful legs, never sleeping through the night, being like way more irritable and emotional than a 3-year-old would be. And the list goes on. And she just kind of dismissed me, and I was like, no, I really think this is important. So then I brought up the example. I was like, I know you don't want blood tests, but like when I was a kid, my mom fought for testing for me for renal reflux, and then like turns out I had it. And she was like, okay, well, we'll get him tested for renal reflux. And I was like, what about I want blood tests. And she was like, well, maybe the urologist will do blood tests. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, because we don't want to poke the kids twice. So we're just going to hold off on blood tests until the urologist says so. So we went to urology. The urologist was like, everything's fine. You're panicking for no reason. And I was like, I know everything is fine with the urology department. I wanted his blood tested. And the urologist was like, yeah, we don't do that here. And I was like, I fucking knew it. That was like $300 and something to go to that visit where I was just like talked down to. I left almost in tears. He was acting like I was some big hypochondriac. So I got a new pediatrician, and I brought up the concerns to her, and she was like, that's interesting. Well, we'll just go ahead and test the blood. I told her how the first doctor was concerned about developmental delays, and she was like, maybe we do have to keep an open mind, but we'll go ahead and run the blood test first. We ran the blood test, and guess fucking what? He's anemic. He's anemic. That's it. He has to take iron. And he's been taking iron for a few weeks now. The other night, he slept through the night for the first time in his entire life. He's also just all around happier. He hardly complains about his legs hurting anymore. He eats better. He's just all around less angry. Imagine if I had just listened to his first pediatrician and didn't get the blood test and we started behavioral therapy. Listen to your gut.